What's up, Taurus? Welcome to your October reading. I hope that you're doing well. Thank you so much for being with me here today. I really appreciate you, and if this reading helps or resonates in any way, let me know in the comments below. Leave a like and consider subscribing to the channel. I really appreciate you. So yeah, let's get right into this reading and see what messages need to come through for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for October 2022. What's going on for Taurus, please? For the second half of October, what's going on for Taurus? Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What's happening? What's going on for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in October 2022? It's a big time for you, especially as we're heading into... this is your October reading. I'm like already going to start talking about November. Okay, so we have the Lovers, the King of Wands, Queen of Wands. Oh, and the King of Pentacles. You know what? Oh shit, we also have the Emperor at the bottom. You know what? Freaking what? We got this Queen of Wands in between two kings. So Taurus, I feel like this might be a love reading. This might just be a love message. We'll see. I'm gonna pull more cards and then check the bottom, but already right off the bat, it's like, Taurus, you may have some options or you may have some choices coming up, and it seems like it's a big freaking deal. Okay. All right, so let me just keep myself together. We have Gemini energy. Could be dealing with a Gemini. We also have Taurus, your energy coming out, as well as Sag, Aries, Leo. Messages for Taurus in October 2022. Show me. That is too many, Spirit. Give me less cards, please. Less cards, please. Messages for Taurus. We got a Queen of Cups. We got two queens, two kings out here. Messages for Taurus, Three of Pentacles. Messages for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in October. Queen of Swords. Now we got three queens and the Nine of Wands. What the hell is going on? We have the Ace of Pentacles, Page of Swords, Five of Pentacles, Seven of Cups at the bottom. Okay. Oh, wow. So Taurus, right now, I'm gonna start off with the Seven of Cups. Right now, this might be where you're at, where you're feeling a little bit lost, a little bit unsure of the direction you're going down, feeling just like floating. Nothing really seems super concrete in your life. Some of you might be struggling financially, or maybe you got laid off, or maybe there's something to do with your finances that has been a struggle. Some of you have been ghosted, or you have been like left out in the cold, or maybe someone around you has been distant. If that's the case, you're probably wondering, why did this happen? Why did they just go cold on me? Why did they just like disappear? So there's like a lot on your mind here. And it seems like you're kind of just sitting in this energy, and you might be feeling a bit more lonelier. I'm kind of getting the energy you could be struggling with your mindset here, even with the Page of Swords, struggling with your mindset, struggling with the way that you just like view the world and how you're viewing yourself and just life in general. Even like money wise, you might be like really holding on tightly to every little penny that you have. So it definitely seems like the vibe right now. It's a bit of a struggle. And I do want to point out, if for those that have been like struggling financially, you're not happy with where you're at in your money or career, I do see that there's going to be an opportunity here that gets presented to you. It's through, like, I think it's going to be a phone call or like an email, or it's going to be through some form of communication that's coming in to get you out of this rough patch. Okay, you're getting out of this rough patch. You're patching the holes is what the image that came to mind is, like jeans that have like rips in them, and then you know how like you can patch pants. It's like, I don't know. It's like you're patching holes in your life, or like areas in your life where you feel like there's a hole, or you feel like there's something missing. It's like it's being patched up. So you're doing some patchwork, I guess, this month. You're doing some patchwork. You're finding solutions to your I don't want to say problems, your challenges, these contrasts in your life, right? They're not the best. They're, it is what it is, but you're finding a solution to it, or there's going to be an opportunity that brings you this solution here. Now, we have a lot, like, bruh, out of the 8 cards that we have out here, 5 out of 8 cards are these people cards, right? We got a King of Wands, we got a Queen of Wands, we got a King of Pentacles, we got a Queen of Swords, we got a Queen of Cups. So you're dealing with a lot of people this month. Feels like you got a lot on your plate. You're trying your best to juggle a bunch of stuff. So I'm gonna try my best to break this down and read all the different messages and all the different interpretations, because there's a lot that I'm getting here. Like, let's talk about this Three of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. You're very focused towards like the detail, the little itty bitty nitty gritty detail. Some of you could be teachers, or some of you are okay, learning as you go. Yeah, but I'm getting that like there's something to do with you collaborating or you working with people, and you're not trying to cut corners or half-ass what it is that you do. You are very hardworking, you're very determined, and it, like, basically anything that you set your mind to this month, you're gonna accomplish it full on. Like, you are really showing up here as someone who's reliable, someone who's dependable, someone who means what they say, and like you're following through with your action. And so you're talking the talk, but you're walking the talk. So that's fucking good. Like, that's how you should be doing this thing. And I think you could be getting recognition, or there's like a lot of people around you who are inspired by you and who are proud of you. So basically, like, whatever it is that you've been doing or working towards, keep it up, because you're doing an amazing job. And I think as long as you take your goals seriously and you stay committed and you stay disciplined, right? That Queen of Swords, she's very disciplined. Even on the days where she's not feeling the most motivated, where maybe she wants to slack off or just kind of stay in her comforts, or just like, you know, kind of just put things on the sidelines. It's like, nope, I have to be analytical here. I gotta use my brains. I gotta like push through that energy and find that inner strength to keep going, to stay determined, to get out of this current place where I'm not feeling the most happy. I'm feeling a little lost. I'm feeling a little confused. I'm feeling a little bit like unsure of the direction I'm going down, right? So you're trying to find a way to get out of where you're like this, like stuck in the mud, you know, like a car that's stuck in the mud. It's like you're trying to push this car out. Is you gotta get some sticks and shit. You gotta get that momentum. It might take a couple pushes to get you out of that ditch, but you're getting out of it. And I feel like there's help around you. I really do feel like you can lean on others for support, or lean on others for like assistance or advice, or like brainstorming. Like, I do feel here with that Three of Pentacles, this is a really good energy. Some of you might be going back to school. This can also be an energy of moving, or not really traveling, but this can talk about moving. So maybe you're moving, maybe things are just a bit chaotic in regards to like your home life, or for some it's like changing jobs. Like I was mentioning here, that Ace of Pentacles, and you have a new job lined up and you're changing jobs, and maybe you're learning new skills, or you're being taught these new skills, or even vice versa. Maybe there's like someone new in your work environment that you are trying to teach them the ropes here with the Queen of Swords. So there's that. Then it's like you have some sort of, like, you guys, there's so much going on in October for you. It's like, whoa, okay, the full rainbow, the full colors, like, we're going there. Okay, so then we have the Lovers, and the Lovers does talk about a decision. It talks about a choice. This might be in regards to romance, and that's what I was first picking up on, between the Queen of Wands being between the King of Wands and the King of Pentacles. Like, for some of you who are out mingling, dating, meeting new people, you have options. So you have like, let's just say, for example, like if you're out here looking for love, you're out here mingling, I see that there are two different options. We have someone who's more like reliable, someone who's more like someone who's gonna provide, someone who's going to take care of you, and like be that rock, be someone who's solid. But they're more grounded. You might even say like this person could be a little bit boring, or like vanilla. I don't know. Yeah, vanilla is kind of what I want to say that this King of Pentacles might be. Whereas there's this King of Wands who's extremely passionate and super driven, and might even be, this King of Wands might be someone who you are more physically attracted to. I'm not saying that this King of Pentacles ain't attractive, but I kind of feel like this Queen of Wands is feeling more of like a physical chemistry to this King of Wands, more than like to this King of Pentacles. Like, the King of Pentacles is like solid as fuck, don't get me wrong, I love a King of Pentacles, like but that King of Wands to the Queen of Wands, they're a perfect pair. So obviously this queen is going to be feeling a stronger attraction to her match, two peas in a pod, but then it's like her heart, right? Queen of Cups, her heart saying, but I want something stable, or I want something long lasting. Because the King of Wands, he's here for a good time. And when he's fully committed, he's in it, but, you know, King of Wands, they do like to have their fun. They do like to have their freedom. It's kind of like Sag energy. Well, actually, no, it's Leo. It's Leo, but I'm kind of feeling maybe Sag energy from this. Might be dealing with a Sag. And, you know, Sagittarius, they have the stereotype, and I'm not saying Saggies are like this, but Saggies do like to have their freedom, and they are the half man, half horse. And horses, right, they love to run and be free and run wild. And I'm just saying, right? I'm just saying. It's just a stereotype. But so that's kind of the vibe between these two different kings. It's like you may have options in love for those that are out there mingling and looking for something. And this might even be, if this is not love, like for some, this could be talking about two different career partnerships, or even two different places to work. Like one's more reliable, whereas one's more like spontaneous, and it's not as like concrete. Or it's like 1 week you're busy, and then the next week you have nothing, and then the next week you're busy, and then the next week nothing, maybe the next week after that nothing, right? Versus the typical 9 to 5 solid, always consistent pay, never having to stress. So it's kind of like that might even be part of this choice. It's like some of you have a choice to maybe work independently, be an entrepreneur. That can be the King of Wands energy, someone who's more like an entrepreneur, business owner, or like, you know, kind of has their own business going on, or their own side hustle. Versus the King of Pentacles, if we're talking about careers, like this might be the more considered the stable, safe job, or the safer option. So again, like I was about to call you Leo, Taurus, you have a lot of choices to make. You have lots of options, and you're trying to figure out what's going to be the best one for me. And you might have a whole mixed bag, and that's that 7 of Cups. Like, what do I end up choosing here? I don't know what I want to choose. I have so many options. I got this King of Pentacles, I got this King of Wands, I got this Queen of Cups, Queen of Swords. What the fuck am I choosing here? So you may just get so overwhelmed that you just shut down. You're like, I don't know. It's like you got so many options. It's just like you don't even know what to choose. So you just kind of shut them all down. So you got to be aware of that, because you could become your own block or end up missing out on opportunities if you aren't aware of them, or if you get over. Oh, what the hell? I thought I saw something move. Okay, I'm tripping out. Okay, what the hell? Anyways, yeah, it's like just be mindful of self-sabotage here, or like, you know, just overthinking, overthinking. And just like being your own block, procrastination, things like that. That might be something that you kind of struggle with. I'll do it tomorrow. It's like, just do it now. But when it comes to this decision, this choice, whatever this choice is, and it can be all of the things that I was talking about. It could be love. It could be even career, combine both, right? It's a mixed bag, even friendship circles, like who are you surrounding yourself with? Who are your real friends? Who supports you and believes in you versus who's only coming to you when it's convenient? Even like things like that. So that's why we have the Queen of Cups out here. It's like why you really need to trust your intuition. You really need to trust your gut. You really need to get in tune with that inner voice of yours and quiet the mind and listen to where you're being the most drawn to go towards, okay? Queen of Cups is also needing to about like also wow what was that Queen of Cups is also about you needing to nurture yourself and take care of yourself and make sure that you are just taking care of your mental and emotional health and wellness. So making sure that that's a priority, putting yourself first. Let's see, is there anything else that I'm seeing here? Yeah, it's like, if again, going back to the whole like romantic situation here, it's like you may have feelings for multiple people, and that might be very confusing, and you don't know who you like more, because these options that you have are like, they're all completely different. Like, so you're trying to figure out like, what do I do? What do I choose? There's a lot for you to think about. There's a lot for you to consider. There's a lot for you to think about the long term, the future. But yeah, I mean, you guys, yeah, it's like you're thinking about the long-term plans here. But I want to just be honest, like, even any long-term plans that you make right now, they may not last, like, they may last for some time, but I don't know how long, like, the longevity, just because, like, astrology speaking, Uranus is in Taurus, your sign, so that planet's all about, like the rebellious kind of planet, non-structure, not concrete, and the fact that it's in north-south node of Taurus Scorpio, which we have the eclipses occurring starting this month, 25th of October, and then November. So, like, this is the time where there might be lots of shifts and, like, lots of confusing feelings and, like, not feeling 100% solid. Like, the ground that you're standing on, it's not solid concrete. It's, like, solidifying, sort of. Like, it's in the solidifying stage, but it's, like, it's not... You got plenty of time to make changes and make adjustments and kind of feel your way through and just kind of, like, experiment. So don't get too worked up. If you like where you're at currently, then that's awesome. And that's the path that you're on, and there you go. But if you feel a little bit lost, or you're feeling like you're not really jiving with your current environment, wherever you are, you're feeling like something needs to change, well, then this is a great opportunity to start making those changes. But yeah, it's a lot, you guys. It's a lot. You might be dealing with, like, you know, siblings, sisters, brothers a lot more this month. Seeing, is there anything else? Like, you could be planning something with multiple people, like making plans ahead, but it's not telling me, like, what kind of plans. I'm picking up on, like, teacher energy. And then I'm also with the Queen of Wands to the Queen of Swords. It's, like, super creative energy this month. So get busy, start projects, get your hands on something, build, create, express, explore, have fun with it, unleash that childlike energy. But then it's also about having, like, the analytical / business mindset. Like, if this is, like, in regards to, like, a hustle that you do, side hustle, or even a main hustle, or, again, business, having that creative aspect, but also having the analytical business mindset to help you go and fly forward and succeed amazingly. So, like, that's nice. I like that balance here. I really like that all three of the four queens are out here. It's like you are really, like, in tune with your feminine energy and even in your masculine energy. I gotta be real. Like, there's a good balance between your masculine and feminine energies, which makes sense as we're in Libra season. And we got a lot of Libra energy that's at play, and it aligns with the astrology with what's going on. It's like, you guys seem to be pretty good, pretty balanced. Or it's like, if you haven't been feeling the most balanced as of lately, you're going to be feeling a lot more, like, on your feet again by the end of the month, 100%. So don't even worry or stress about that. And oh my god, look, the Queen of Cups is at the bottom of the second deck that I'm going to use to do a little bit of clarifying. So double confirmation already off the bat. That's amazing. So I do want to look into those lovers and see what this choice could be about. I'll also take a look into the Seven of Cups and see, like, what has you feeling so lost or confused, and then I'll take a look into this new opportunity. Okay, so tell me about the lovers for Taurus, Sun, Rising, Venus in October 2022. What is this choice about? What's this decision for Taurus? How can Taurus make this choice? What does Taurus need to know about this decision? Could be dealing with, like, a soulmate, to be honest, because lovers is a soulmate card. Oh, and funny as I say that, we have the Prince of Cups coming out. So this choice might be in regards to someone you have romantic feelings for, or someone who has romantic feelings for you. Or it's like you, like I was saying before, you trying to figure out, how do you feel about the current relationships in your life, your current love interests, the people that you're dating, that you're seeing, getting to know. How do you feel about them? That's something that you're trying to figure out. You're trying to some of you are trying to figure out, do I like this person or do I love this person? Do I like the idea of this person, or do I actually like this person for who they are? Do I accept this person for who they are, or am I liking an idea of them, a version of them that I think I know, or like the future, like potential, or even past, but like, you're kind of, it's feeling a little confused. It's feeling a little bit muddled, right? So you're really just trying to get clear with, how do I feel about these things? How do I feel about these people? The Star Aquarius energy. Talking about the lovers for Taurus. could be dealing with an Aquarius. We have the Three of Swords. Ow. Oh, okay. I get it. King of Wands, double confirmation. I just got a serious message. I'll talk about it. Prince of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles reversed. So, this is the vibe I'm seeing from you. We got a lot to talk about. We have, again, look, now we have the Queen of Pentacles. Now we have all queens out here, except the Queen of Pentacles is reversed. So this is telling me, like, you are really focused on yourself. And here, the reason why you're so focused on yourself, like because normally the Queen of Pentacles, someone who is very caring and is very giving and like wants to nurture everyone around them, kind of like a motherly energy, very comforting, very safe and like gentle, like I'm just very healing. And when it's reversed, it's like you can't really give that healing, nurturing energy to others at this moment because you're needing to do that for yourself. Like I was saying with the Queen of Cups, is like needing to nurture yourself emotionally, spiritually, physically, and mentally, right? So with this Queen of Pentacles reverse, it is indicating to me, Taurus, that you might not be feeling the most grounded at this moment. And it seems here with the Prince of Pentacles and the Prince of Cups, it's like you have someone trying to come in there, and this is probably in regards to romance. Of course, it's gonna be work, but I'm just gonna apply it to romance because I'm really picking up on this message for a group of you. Someone's approaching you very slowly, or actually, yes, it's like whoever's coming in, whoever you're developing a connection with, even multiple people, it's like it seems like it's moving at a slower pace. And the reason why it's moving at a slower pace, I do think it's because of it is your choice. Like you are making the decision to like slowly open up, slowly get to know these people. The reason why Three of Swords to the King of Wands, I feel like there are fears of commitments. I feel like there are fears of getting hurt again. There's still some fresh wounds that you have that are healing. But some of you, it's like the wounds keep getting opened up, or they keep getting like, they keep bleeding. You know, it's like a scab that you keep picking at, and like it heals, and then you pick at it and it starts to bleed again, and then it heals and then you pick at it. It's like, it's almost like there could be this scab that's trying to heal. There's this part of you that's trying to heal, but for some reason it just keeps getting reopened, or like just like there's like these fears that you have, and it's pretty emotional, it's pretty painful. And I do see that healing is taking place with the star, but it's a slow journey. And so that's probably why these connections are taking a while to get off the ground, and also your feelings are taking a while to marinate, is what I want to say. Your feelings are marinating. Okay. I do see, like, in regards to romance, you do have a wish fulfillment coming in. You do. You may have multiple options. You may not be 100% ready to commit to something or to give someone your heart, but I do feel like someone you're connecting with is genuine and is a wish fulfillment, or something that you really would love to have in your life. Like that love of your life that you've always dreamed of having. I do feel like someone that you are, getting to know on slower terms. I do feel like there holds a lot of potential for a connection here. Okay. So it's just like moving at your own pace and working through your fears. Okay. That is something that you're doing. It's just a slow process. So be patient with yourself. Hey, look, bottom of the deck, Six of Swords. Like, yeah, you're slowly but surely moving through that energy. Okay, we got to move on. Let's look into the Seven of Cups. What has you feeling all confused, up in the air? What's going on here? Real quick. I'm not going to spend too much time on this because we running out of time, and I wanted to pull some advice at the end of this. So... and all of a sudden I'm getting like congested, so that's very annoying. Time with the Seven of Cups for Taurus, Sun, Rising, Venus in October, right? I was like, what month are we in? I literally don't even know. What, where am I? I don't know, y'all. Seven of Cups, we have the Seven of Swords reversed, okay. You got some things from the past that's on your mind. Maybe that's what you're confused about. There's something from your past that you're trying to get clarity or answers on, or you're trying to figure out or get to the bottom and like know why, or fully understand why did this happen. Alchemist Reversed. So yeah, this is something that something that happened to you in the past, something that happened to you that was outside of your control, or that it's like maybe something did not go according to plan or the way that you had hoped or imagined. And I think I said that in your last reading. Yeah, maybe you're dealing with someone who kind of got in the way, or like, yeah, whatever, it doesn't matter. I just got a pain in my eye. That's weird. Okay, energy. All right. King of Cups at the bottom. Two of Pentacles. Yeah, it's like this is you really trying to weigh out your options and figuring out like what's gonna be best for me, what's gonna make me happiest, and what's gonna like give me what I need, what I deserve, what I desire. So yeah, so there's a lot of like mental confusion because of the things that you've gone through in your past, and so you have all these options. Again, now we got a Princess of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. We got 2 pages out here. Opportunities coming in. And look at the path that takes you to the sun, your happiest place, right? You have the strength, you have the ability to go down that road, but some of you feel like, what if I'm not ready yet? Or what if it's too good to be true? Or what if what happened to me in the past, what if that repeats itself? Or what if I go through that again? Or what if I get hurt again? Like, you know, so it's about you needing to just like push through that, but to take your time and not rush into anything. That especially now is not the time to be impulsive or rush into anything. Take your time, get all the details. You know what? I'm not going to look into the Saiz of Pentacles because we don't have enough time for that. But that's a new opportunity coming in. And for some, that's regards to your work, your finances. But yeah, all I'm going to say, Taurus, is like, don't rush into anything. Take your time. Read the fine print. If there is fine print to read. But really just start considering, like, what do you envision for yourself in your future? What is it that you want? Like, what is it that uplifts you? What is it that makes you happy? What is it that you want more of, right? Patching up those holes. What holes do you have in your life? What areas in your life where you feel like there's lack, right? And I'm not saying like, oh, focus on the lack. It's like, no. But like, you got to identify what needs to change in order for you to start making those changes and implementing those changes. Like, you got to get clear with, okay, well, what needs to change, right? So take a look at what needs to change and then go from there. And just moves nice and slow. So is there any advice or final thoughts, final messages for Taurus in October 2022? Messages for Taurus, final thoughts or advice for Taurus. We got the Oyster. Oyster is all about needing to open up and to share yourself with the world and putting yourself out there, risking vulnerability. But yeah, oh, and the Buffalo, yes. And the Hummingbird at the bottom, return to what nurtures and nourishes your soul and feeds your energy and feeds that good vibes, you know, like returning to what makes you feel good. And making that like a daily practice, okay? Or like a practice that you can return to often when your battery is like depleted or you're feeling low energy, you're feeling exhausted, like something you can return to. Anyways, so the Oyster and the Buffalo. The Buffalo is all about overcoming obstacles, overcoming struggles, pushing through the hard times, pushing through the fears, really being brave. I love the Buffalo. It's very, very Taurian, I would say. And then the Oyster is all about opening up, and perhaps you are working through those fears of opening up, or fears of failure, fears of rejection, fears of insert blank, whatever it is that you're afraid of, that's been restricting you, that's been holding you back, that's been preventing you from like opening up and sharing the beautiful pearl inside of this oyster shell, right? Symbolic as fuck. So you have the courage and you have the strength to push through that and to open up, because you have lots of beautiful things coming your way, and you also have beautiful things to share with the world and share with those around you. You have your own abilities, you have your own unique gifts, talents, and ideas and experiences. There's only one of you, Taurus. So you might be like, oh, well, there's like, let's just say for example, you know, Rihanna, the lingerie company that she has, it's like she didn't give a fuck. Like, yeah, we got Victoria's Secret, we got La Senza, we got all these other fucking places, but she's like, I don't give a fuck, there's only one of me, I'm gonna make my own company. Like, she didn't even worry about that. And some of you are like, oh, well, there's too many musicians, or there's too many doctors, or there's too many this, or there's too many that, or too many this. Who gives a fuck? There's only one of you. So stop closing yourself off to the opportunities, because if you want it, then you better go get it. Okay? All right, I'm going to leave the reading here, Taurus. I hope this was helpful and insightful. I hope that you enjoyed. If you did, let me know in the comments below. Leave a like, subscribe to the channel. If you want to book a private reading with me, the information for that's in the description box down below. And yeah, I'm going to let you go. Thank you for watching, and I will talk to you in the next one. Take care.